Hey class, it's Mr. Dow. I'm your instructor in this online English 101 class, and I just wanted to kind of briefly touch with you and show you a little tutorial about how to navigate the course that you're in. Try to help you out this semester. Let's enlarge this. I'm starting this on my Canvas dashboard. This has all the classes that I'm somewhat associated with. I am teaching two English 101 classes this semester. It might be this one where the picture of my dog, or this one with the picture I took in Louisiana earlier this summer. They're exactly the same right now, so I'll just go through one. It'll be, if you're in this one, it's still going to be what I'm doing here. Let's go in there. I just want to show you kind of how to get through the class in the easiest way possible. What you're seeing now overall is the instructor view. This is not the student view. So I'm going to switch this to student view so I can look at what you're going to see. All right, and that will put us here. All right, here's the way you see the class, hopefully. What you see on the left here, these buttons, there could be, I have options to put like 20 or 30 buttons here. I've made it as simple as possible. All you can see when you go to my class is you can check your grades, you can look at the syllabus. Modules is pointless because these are the modules right here. Each week is called a module. That's the Canvas fancy way of talking about a week. And the library, that's it. That's all I've got set up. If you want to know what's in this class, I set it up so you would see the modules as soon as you go to the class. Every week of the class set up, every week I've opened. If you go, you can see all the stuff we've done. I've got it set up through week 7. So I've still got some work to do here. I've got a few things to adjust on the other weeks. This is a 15-week class. So, but if you want to know what do I have to do this semester, you got to do this. This is it. It's all there. So at no point should you be lost. You should be, what are we supposed to do this week? Well, there it is. Next week we're doing this. Week after we're doing this. The only real mistake people make sometimes is that they look at this list and they think, all right, I've got to do these things. That is not 100% true. To find out what you have to do each week, you always have to go to the first link which says what to do and think about this week. And that's on every one of these weeks. I start with what to do and think about this week. That is the complete list. Sometimes something will appear here, a reading or a video, that isn't on this list here. So you want to start right there. If I go in here, let's take a look at what we have to do this week. I have to watch the introduction video. That's this. You're doing it. I haven't posted it here. I'll post it once I finish it. Take the syllabus quiz. I recommend you read the syllabus. It follows on this module. You say, what's a module? A module is the list of stuff that week. That's all. If you let's go back here. Let's take a look at the syllabus real quick, since that's what the next assignment or the first real thing you have to do is. The syllabus quiz is just very simple. Just making sure you've actually looked through this syllabus. By the way, here's a side note. That should be a picture of an owl right there, like a citrus fighting owl. It hasn't come up. If you see a link that is broken on my site or an image that's not showing up, let me know. For the most part, when an image doesn't show up, it's nothing crucial. It's just decorative, but I would like to know. Basically, though, the syllabus quiz, I'm asking you to go through the syllabus. It is kind of long, but what I find is that when people skim the syllabus and don't really get it, that they often make some really fundamental mistakes in how to deal with this class. And the questions I'm asking on this quiz are really just about trying to make sure you do get the main points of the syllabus. All right, let's see what else we got to do then. We have to, okay, I'm going back to this list right here. All right, let's take the syllabus quiz. Read the semester overview. And that's pretty simple. The semester overview is just a little page, tells you what we're going to do this semester. Post response and discussion 1. All right, let's go see what discussion 1 is. Discussion questions are, there are low points, but there's one almost every week. I'm asking you some questions I want you to respond to. I'm not really grading you for mechanics or grammar. You would read the questions, click on reply. You'll get a box. Enter your response here. When you're ready to post it, you'd post it. The discussion questions are questions that the whole class will see the responses to, not just me. So it is something where sometimes I try to have you interact with other people in the class. The mechanics grammar diagnostic, let's go up here just to confirm it. Is that the next thing I'm supposed to do? Let's see, I did the discussion. Yes, I do the grammar mechanics diagnostic. Notice also you can just keep clicking next and you'll scroll through these pages too. Okay, mechanics grammar diagnostic is something that does not count in your grade, but I do need to find kind of where you are in your mechanics and punctuation knowledge at this stage. So I have a 15-point question here. I'm more interested in how you do after we've taken this diagnostic. So you just kind of run through there and do the best you can on this. It doesn't take very long. And then finally, for this week, go home. Okay, well, all right, I'll just start clicking buttons at random here because it's not going quick enough. Okay. what to do this week. What's the next thing? Probably it's going to be exercise 1, but Mr. Dow said, you know what? It's not a 100% match. Check what's here. Mechanics grammar, yeah, do the Focus 2 homework instructions following on this module. Notice I say that all the time. Remind you, it's following on this module. And then you say, well, okay, let me see it, Mr. Dow. Is it on the module? Oh, yeah, there it is. This is the one real assignment for the first week of the semester, exercise 1. Let's take a look at what that is. Exercise 1, you'll see that basically I'm asking you to go into the Citrus College website to look at this one page that has some assessment tests you would do on yourself. There's an introduction video, very short. And then you're going to go through some assessments about career choices and things like that. This is not a big, this doesn't have a lot to do with our course really, but it has its good starting point, especially for the first week. And I want you to kind of look at the resources that Citrus has and also kind of think about why am I even in college. What I've found over and over again is when people have a good idea of why they're in college, they tend to do better. And this is more true of online classes than of any other kind of class. Notice up here it says submit assignment. That means once you have gone through these steps, you can get down here and you see I've got some actual directions things I want you to do, things I want you to write down somewhere. You would click submit assignment. You'll get a submission box. You just type in your entries there, or maybe you've done your answers on a Word doc, just copy and paste them into here, submit them. This goes only to me, it doesn't go to the rest of the class, right? So that's the last thing you would do here. And that takes you through the first week. All right, so each week you go here, what to do and think about this week, you look in there, and all the other things in the module are expanding on that list. And that's the way the course is set up. Only thing I'll say, one more thing to say is that should you run into a problem, should you have an issue with you don't understand how to do something or something's not working, a link, like I said, if a link is broken or the instructions aren't clear or you've got some other issue going on, the best thing you can do is contact me as soon as possible. My contact is on the syllabus here, but I'll tell you my email right now. Just like all Citrus teachers, my email is my first initial and then my last name. So I'm CDAU. And then all the addresses are the same after that. They're always at citruscollege.edu. Yeah, you want to keep in touch. Basically, try to get started sooner rather than later. Keep in touch. Let me know what's happening and try to keep up. My due dates are always Saturday morning at 9 a.m. I don't have giant lateness penalties, especially in the first 3 weeks of this class. But after a while, if you start falling behind more than a day or two, it could cause a real problem for you. So I advise you to try as well as you can to keep up. All right, that's all I will say about it right now. I will be staying in touch with you and doing some more videos, and I invite you to stay in touch with me and let me know how it's going. And other than that, keep going and good luck with everything. All right, talk to you later.